On August 4th of 2020, a massive explosion, a result of the irresponsible storage of ammonium nitrate in warehouses by the port of Beirut, killed more than 200 people and injured an estimated 7,500 others. It ripped through the city, causing immeasurable damage and severely impacting medical facilities that were already overwhelmed by the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Following a World Health Organization assessment of 55 healthcare centers in Beirut, the regional emergency director reported that more than 50% were non-functional, taking as many as 600 beds out of commission at a time when far more were needed. The catastrophic blast that devastated Lebanon's capital left its healthcare system in disarray. Immediately upon receiving the shocking news, MedWish International moved into action. We connected with many of Beirut's hospitals to assess their most critical needs, and in just a few days, our incredible donors helped us raise nearly $50,000 to start immediately deploying thousands of pounds of medical supplies and equipment. The need was broad, and it wasn't just for beds and PPE. It was for ventilators, wound care supplies, surgical equipment, everything imaginable. With the support of the U.S. Embassy in Beirut and reputable partners on the ground, we deployed 5 containers by sea and more than 24 pallets were airlifted. In total, we shipped nearly $1.3 million worth of medical supplies and equipment to healthcare institutions, including the American University of Beirut Medical Center, the Children's Cancer Center of Lebanon, an affiliate of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, the Rafik Hariri University Hospital, just to name a few.
I was born and raised in Lebanon until I was about 25 years old. I have many friends and family who still live in Lebanon, so I am heavily invested emotionally in the country.
I am a first-generation Lebanese American. I spent my life moving back and forth between here and Lebanon. The explosion honestly devastated me, my family, the entire community, the global community. It made us stop in our place and think about what was actually happening, what was going on. I don't know a single person that wasn't affected by this, whether it was directly.
Well, the blast has been the most awful thing any person may experience. And we can say that it's a major turning point in the history of Lebanon. We felt like our life, our dreams, our future is simply collapsing.
I felt this immense sense of survivor's guilt, and I know that I wasn't alone. I know a lot of people in my community felt the same way. They all felt, this deep desire to just get moving, get something done. How can we help? What can we do? And it was the most natural thing for me to keep thinking, hey, what can we do on a larger scale effort? What can we do to help? Think big. And I remembered MedWish, and so automatically I got in contact with Carolina here at MedWish, and I aggregated a group, and one thing led to another, and we were here doing as much as we could.
So after the initial emotional impact of the news, my brain turned into a mode where I was looking for ways to help out. So I started making contacts with my colleagues here in the United States and in Lebanon in order to try and organize a sustainable effort to help. So one of my colleagues at the academic institutions where I work luckily put me in touch with the executive leadership at MedWish. And I'm very happy he did that, because out of that contact, we had an amazing, sustainable, and impactful response provided by MedWish International, where they sent much needed equipment and supplies to several hospitals in Lebanon that were at the heart of the response to care for the casualties and the injured that lingered not just for days, but also for weeks and months after the explosion on August 4th.
We shared actually with MedWish the list of our needs, and they worked on providing exactly what we need.
What I really liked and impressed me immensely about MedWish is that they were fast, they were nimble, they were committed to sustainable effort in providing the assistance needed at the time after the explosion.
And I cannot just but to highlight on the importance of volunteers, of donors who helped MedWish. They felt with the Lebanese, they felt with the tragedy and the pain that we were passing through, and they acted quickly. Maybe a thank you isn't enough, but actually no other words could express how much we are gratitude for this. And we wish you all good health and safety to you and your families always.
MedWish is an amazing organization that I fully trust, and I urge everyone to support and donate to. We need to keep supporting them so they can continue on doing the great work that they do.
We have little understanding of the impact we can make if we just thought big. And that's what I absolutely adore about MedWish. It's just located in one place, and yet here it is helping the entire world, all over the world. It's right around the corner from me, and it's all over the world too.